annoying. This game. Sometimes it just... Or not this game, like streaming on YouTube.
For that to happen.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to take it like a little easier on the weekends, just to get a little bit of rest. So like the stream's only gonna be about an hour and a half today, and then tomorrow I'll stream for a lot longer. So I'll stream from like King's March. Okay. So tomorrow I'll probably stream from like 9:30 to 1 or 2. So it'll be a lot longer, like 3 or 4 hours. No movement speed. Everything else I think I can just get rid of. Salvage bench. Definitely gonna salvage these. Oswald.
I can't pretend, I promise you.
Okay, buy or sell items. I can give you this. And then do you have anything good for me, buddy? 17% lightning resist. I don't need any fire resist. Cold and fire. Ugh. Those are nice boots, but they don't have any movement speed. I guess they could technically still get movement speed. There's a chance. That's a lot of fire and cold, though. Those are nice, but I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted. What do you think? What do you think of these boots, Beast? And are you gonna? Actually, I have another question for you after you before for the boots rather than the boots. Are you gonna play Druid in 4.4? I think I might start with Druid, even though I'm leveling a monk. I think I might start with Druid just to see how it is. Because I want to try the Druid class out, and since it's got lightning damage anyways, like I feel like it's gonna be good. You're gonna go Amazon Hollow Pump, okay, nice. So you're gonna go back to monk then, okay. Okay. I know, understandable. I honestly feel like it's the most fun class, but that's the main reason I want to try Druid, because I heard you can go Wyvern form, and just imagine flying around as a Wyvern. Wouldn't that be cool? In your Wyvern form. That's the main reason I want to try it out, just to see what that's like. One night, 155 evasion. That's better for evasion than this one. I love playing monk too. Oh, that's very true. Because they're going to add the third ascension. You're right. I completely forgot about that aspect of things. If they do that, and if they allow us to go Hollow Palm full on with all 3 elements, like, I'm definitely going to play monk first. Okay, I completely agree with you. Okay, if they do that, then yes, I will do monk first, because I want to go avatar mode. I did try a little bit of that in this build, where I had what was it, the Herald of what's it called, the Herald of Ash, I think I had. Yeah, same here. I would have to go monk. So this Herald of Ash, it was basically giving me fire damage with the ice damage, and in doing so I was able to like blow everything up pretty quick. While active enemies you sufficiently overkill with non-herald attacks will consume an explosion that ignites nearby enemies based on the overkill damage dealt. 18 based in ignite damage is 18.33% of overkill damage. So what's the buff that it gives? Let's see. Okay, maximum life. Okay, cool. So either way, this thing is pretty OP when you're clearing mobs, and I was using that initially, but then I switched over to what do I have right now? I needed to get the combat frenzy to be able to do lightning strike, so that's why I switched over to that. Otherwise I would have had that going still until I get another 30 mana or spirit. I can't really switch back to it.
Hello.
Buy or sell items. No, I don't need anything from you actually.
Until next
I'm
time.
tempted to try those boots, but I feel like they might be a waste of money. Let's see. Quality. I think I'm just gonna buy the stuff that has quality to salvage it. That doesn't have any quality on it. And then I'm gonna salvage it so I can max it.
This is not the place.
There we go, that's maxed out now. I'm at 21 still though. I could probably do that to these. They're 43, yeah.
And shatter they shall.
Still 21. I thought it was related to all of them, but I guess not. That doesn't really do anything. That was a waste, unfortunately. I think I read the skill wrong. Yeah, I think I did it wrong. Disenchant that, disenchant that, disenchant that. That. Okay.
Don't drink the water.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I would definitely go monk at that point as well. Ooh, that's a lot of lightning resist. That's pretty good. Do I need that fire resist? Probably not. 28% lightning. 8% chaos damage. Can I do... I can't do that. I need to first turn it into a regal. I don't have enough for regal either. I think this might be better. But my fire resistance goes down so much because of it though. I thought I had... Oh, it's because I'm in Act 3. Okay, never mind. That doesn't really matter then. Okay. I just realized I was like, wait a minute, I'm in Act 3.
Still alive. Don't eat anything colorful.
What else did I want to do
How
here?
can I advise you? Let's try something different.
I could switch out of I think I could switch out of this, but I do want to go over here. It's tempting. I want to try it because I think that might be a bigger buff to me. And then I go here, here. I might do, yes, I think I might do Lightning Druid. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into that. And I'm gonna get rid of Combat Frenzy because I no longer need it. Oh, I need more strength. Dang it. So 51 spirit. Okay, I need more strength.
How can I be? Let's try something different.
Do I have enough strength now? 35 strength. What am I at? 33. we go. So now I do 4. So it's Herald of Ashes active.
Still alive.
In there, what do I want? I don't want bleed. What does Ancestral Boost do? Can I do this? Can I do that? So now support is at 35% increased area of effect. And I don't know if I need that, but I think this is what I want. I can't equip it there. I think that's what I did before. Let's try this. I think it does a lot more damage, but I won't be able to use my charge staff, unfortunately, because I won't have any frenzy charges or anything like that. GGG always delivers above and beyond what players expect. I'm curious what the endgame revamp. I'm hoping it'll be awesome. But yeah, I think the endgame revamp's going to be pretty good. I feel like. I hope they let us basically find or go to the maps that we kind of want to go to. And what about the monk do I like the most? I think what I like about the monk in PoE is, because I did play a monk in Diablo 3, was it? Yeah, I did play monk in Diablo 3 as well back in the day. And this monk feels much more powerful, and I think the ice strike just feels very fulfilling in this game, especially when the animation's working properly. Right now, you'll notice that like whenever I kill enemies, they don't explode in the same way that ice shards is supposed to make them explode and leave little like ice on the ground. So if that was fixed, or if that's just like from Porcelain, the ring, if that's the only way to get it, if that was like a normal occurrence with Ice Strike, just the fulfilling nature of it. It's kind of like, have you ever played Battlefield? Yeah, Ice is a special addiction. Exactly. It's like, it's just so visceral feeling. I don't know what it is about it. That's why I like the monk build so much.
How can I help?
Let's go to King's March.
Doriani has one piece.
So in Battlefield 6, whenever you snipe, like whenever you get a sniper headshot, there's this like one particular sound that it makes, and it's like, and it's like just that sound and the connection of it.
I must have drifted off.
That visceral feeling is what I like about that. And then in here, it's the same with Ice Strike. The way things just explode is pretty awesome.
King's March. It's been months since I had a bath.
Let's deal.
I suppose it's time we said farewell for now. I'm off to... Do be careful out there.
Come visit my shop sometime.
Okay, let's do a bow charter. I'm really hoping, one, they fix that animation bug.
G'day, newcomer.
Two, like you just mentioned earlier, they add that. Like, I know they're adding the Ascendancy, but I am
The
hoping
name's Tuji.
that it would
Welcome
be
to
for
our
Hollow
fair
Palm,
Yes.
and they
Just
just
down the
buff it.
pier. Before you go,
Buff, and I would like them to buff things like.
If anyone can get you
I'll
there,
ease your trouble.
we'd be in your debt if you can.
One second, let me just pull up the skill tree. So, I would like them to buff things that are not. Like that video was saying, like I agree with that sentiment. I would like it if lightning damage wasn't the only way to go, because otherwise, like, you're kind of forced into it, right? You can't really do endgame without lightning damage. You kind of have to. So if they can balance it better, that would be ideal. Just open up build variety, you know? Like, I would love to go. What's the other herald? There's another herald. Like, I just want to run the. I want to run the Herald of Blood and the Herald of Plague alongside the Herald of Ice, or maybe if they were to add like the Herald of Earth or something, where you do like physical based stun damage with like elemental dirt, kind of like because we kind of already have wind in the sense, like I would like them to add that, because we have, actually I don't even know why I'm going here. We already have the Wind Blast, so like with Wind Blast with the Hollow Fist, you can knock back enemies, and you're using wind attacks, so it's like kind of more defensive. But to add like an Earth elemental to it too, so we have all four elements. Then we'll have Earth, Fire, Lightning, or I guess Lightning's like kind of the same as Fire. We have Ice, Fire, Wind, and then Earth. If they add the Earth elemental, there's no way I'm not playing a monk and like doing my own bespoke build to try to figure out how to get it to be like Aang. I want to make Aang in the game. Like, that would be my dream come true. I'm hoping for that. And obviously, hopefully he does enough damage to actually survive endgame and actually do endgame content. So that would be nice. If that's what we get in 0.4, I would not touch Druid. I would just play Monk the entire time. Like, I would not care about Druid. So I guess, yeah, exactly. That's what I'd go for. I'd just go for Avatar, and then with I Shall Rage, you get Unbound Avatar. It just fits in so well. You would literally be destroying things with all four elements, even though you kind of do get it with Unbound Avatar, but it's like you'd have the ability to use it throughout. So that's what I would do. Or that's what I would like, I should say. So now I need to talk to Makuru about hiring a ship.
Ahoy there, mate! Over here!
Hey, Makuru. Oh, I should get the waypoint, right? I think I already have it, so it's fine.
Watch your step up if you're
Please.
looking for... Hey, come on.
Kano messed up bad though. Like, this guy,
Welcome aboard. Your business.
Have you played Act 4 yet? And by the way, I don't want to spoil stuff if you haven't. That's 46. I am currently, what am I? 47. So I guess.
Where to?
Abandoned Prison's probably a good place to go. Let's go Abandoned Prison first. Or Isle of Kin. That works. Let's go there. Sorry, I was drinking some Coke there. I didn't realize my mic would pick that up.
Ahoy! There you go.
You mentioning Monster Hunter kind of reminds me. Right now in
Be wary.
Dota 2,
The kinfolk are a bit crazy.
they have a crossover
There used to
going
be nothing more than
where
a
you can get
nuisance.
Monster Hunter.
Now that volcano rumbles like it's hungry. And you can see
skin
them carting sulfite
styles
down there
for
non-stop.
some of your Dota 2
The
heroes.
mountain must be alive. And oh boy,
And
it's
you
got an
also,
appetite.
there's a hero called Dragonite in Dota 2. And with the new Monster Hunter crossover, he transforms into a dragon. So the dragon you transform into now would be like that, I don't know what it's called, but it's one of like the famous Monster Hunter monsters. It's a dragon. And you would transform into that. It's pretty cool. But I just uninstalled Dota because I want to try the winds, where the winds meet. So I know I won't have time for Dota then. So this is what I mean, like things just explode with this. I think this might even be stronger than
This
going
power is
with
not of the
Flicker
natural
Strike.
world.
So it's like it's fire and ice together. So it does a lot of damage. I think that might be
I
it.
accept its power, but not its path.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at those explosions. This feels kind of like the shatter from Ice Strike, but you also get the explosions, which is pretty cool. I kind of like this build too, like this mixture of the two heralds. Adding a herald of thunder would be pretty epic in this. I think that's the name that they that rings a bell. I think it starts with an R.
What drives them to mine this substance so fervently?
Oh, that's so good. Those explosions feel pretty good, not gonna lie. I really love the way the explosion propagates. It's pretty nice.
This poor soul met a map, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and the other day I was trying to like, because I was getting to the point where I couldn't really play much. I was pretty tired, and I was like, you know what, I'll give Dota 2 a try, and then for some reason my stream would not pick up Dota 2, so I just ended it in rage. I didn't even play. It was bad. But I don't know, if you've played Dota 2, have you played it before? Or have you played it ever? I was just gonna say something about the game, but if you've never played it, there's no point in me mentioning it. Okay. I know it's fun, but addictive. Let's just put it that way. I guess this is with all games.
Freezing strike!
Sometimes I don't even know where you take damage from. Oh, that's nice. Starting to get sleepy. Where's the end of this? I forget where I need to go. I know there's a pit in here somewhere where you just like fight this massive dude. I just can't remember where. I guess it makes sense. Whoa, 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 guys. Chill. Just be glad you haven't. That game will take your life. It has a tendency to take over. And because the games take a while, like at least an hour usually, when you're evenly matched, sometimes obviously it could be like 10-15 minutes depending on how bad the other team is. So in that sense it's one of those games that can take a while.
But for what reason?
What are you doing? You want to fight? Die. Well, that's scary. You just wouldn't die. Yeah, that's the thing, right? The games are just too long. You kind of have to play Dota as like a full-time game to even get good enough at it to be able to win those matches. So for newer players, that's the biggest thing, yeah. And that's why I have to uninstall it anytime I don't want to get you know, keep playing basically.
From the friend, I have.
Because if I have it installed, I will play it.
The end you have faced
The heart of this.
fight the good fight.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing with Dota, is yes, unless you're playing, and with League I guess it's the same, right? Unless you're playing with a 5-stack, it's almost impossible. Not almost impossible, but like it's very hard to justify playing it. That's the thing. That's how those games keep you in. Like MMR is just a number at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. Like you could get to Masters, but are you ever? What are you gonna do with it, right? Like you're just gonna play at Masters then, and then your goal would be to get to the pro level. Unless you were willing to play at or wanting to play at the pro level, there's no point. Yeah, there's a lot of boosting in MOBA. Like it's just prevalent. You always get that one teammate where you're like, why is this guy playing here? You know what I mean? Like it's just he should not be playing here. He should be playing in like 3 ranks below me. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, if you think about League, or even for me personally, for Dota, for some reason, those games make you toxic. I don't know what it is about them. Like, you just feel rage. It's weird. You get so angry, so invested in the game. So it just evokes a lot of emotion. I know, exactly. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, they want to evoke those emotions, right? Like, the game's designed to evoke those emotions, to get you more invested in it. It's just like how social media works, right? Social media is designed to always push the posts that are the most most emotionally charged, because they want to keep you on the platform. So Dota and League, they want you to keep playing. So they make sure that your game that you're in is not going to be a smooth ride. Like, there's going to be frustration, there's going to be anger, there's going to be very few games where you get teammates that are not toxic, because everyone is essentially toxic in those games. It's kind of weird how that works. And I came to realize that after a while, and I tried to be positive when I'm playing it, but you can only stay positive so long in those games, because yeah, it gets to a point where the game gets to you, which is not what a game should be. It should be to play for fun, right? You should be enjoying it. And I think I don't enjoy Dota as much as I used to. Yeah, exactly. And honestly, stepping away from it is probably the best thing you can do, because that will let you just be happier in general and not as angry. It's weird how that game works. Where is Sin? Is he even here? I think he's here somewhere. Oh, he is right here.
How can I...
Get your King's March Chronicle today! In this issue, all about the strange newcomers in King's March.
I mean, like, that's the thing, though. You have to keep in mind, for a game like League or a game like Dota, it's just like everyone's at a different level, right? And like you said, they're gonna go for fair matchmaking. So you might get someone who's, I don't know, up to 1,000 MMR below or 1,000 MMR above you, and as a result, you might get a game where the other team has their 1,000 higher MMR player going up against your 1,000 lower MMR player, and then it's just GG for that lane. Like, it's done. You can't do anything. And that 1,000 plus MMR player on the other team has one of their, you know, good games, and they just take over, and then it's over. I think that's the way. That's probably what's happening in those games. Is my guess is your lower MMR players are laning against their higher MMR players, and as a result, those lanes are getting destroyed. And all it takes is 1 or 2 lanes to get destroyed, and it's over. That's why whenever I play Dota, or whenever I did play Dota, I played recently, but I just don't even think about it. I just try to play my game, do what I know what I need to do, like try to help the team as much as I can. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't lose sleep over it anymore. I used to get really invested, but I realize now that the game's designed for that. And I'm not going to let the game dictate how I feel, you know what I mean?
The dream?
The dreamer.
No.
Of course.
I shall.
Let's equip you for the journey. Already well.
No, trust me, I was very toxic in Dota before. I just came to that realization after like maybe seven years of playing it. And I was like, you know, it's just not worth it. I'm just going to chill and have fun and just play for the sake of playing, and that's it.
Good day. Do come
Not proud of it, but I've probably told people to do worse than uninstall. So yeah, I've been there. I know how it feels. But I think one of the things that League might not have done still, I don't know if it's done it, but like Dota did, that I think changed a lot of behavior. And a lot of players are a lot better now. It used to be a lot worse. It's gotten a lot better now, but basically they introduced behavior scores. And it's kind of like a... Okay, one second, let me just not die here first. What was I gonna say? So the behavior scores basically let you queue for solo queue for the role that you want, and you find games quicker that way. Basically, and if you don't have a high enough behavior score, you're probably gonna get matched with like, or you. Let me put it this way: if you get a higher behavior score by not being toxic in games when you're queuing in like the role queue, and if you are toxic in those games, then you're less likely to be able to find matches in those, because you do get into low priority after a certain amount of like really bad games where you're super toxic or you're griefing, and being in low priority makes sure that you don't get that priority matchmade. So it just makes it not as much fun to play, because everyone in low priority is toxic. So those people, to play with them is not as much fun as playing with people that are not like that. I don't think I need to go into volcanic. Oh, I do need to go in there. Let's go in there. All right, this is the other thing. I think they might introduce delving, because look at this. This is basically delving from PoE 1, right? The volcanic warrens is basically delving. So I think they might introduce delving.
Heat. It's overpowering.
Oh, this thing's like strong. Yeah, trolling is one of the best things about MOBAs.
Show me your strength.
Dota has these things called voice lines that you can use. So if you get your characters, or sorry, your heroes, I think that's what they're called in League, right? They're called heroes. In Dota, they're called I don't know. In League, they're called champions, I think, and in Dota, they're called heroes. So if you get your heroes up to a certain level, if you have Dota Plus, you unlock their voice lines. For example, one of my favorite heroes is Wind Ranger. And one of her voice lines is Easy Breezy. So using that when you kill somebody is it feels good. And some of the other voice lines are like, there's Legion Commander, which one of her voice lines is try harder. So you kill somebody or you win a duel and you could be like try harder.
I carry few possessions, and I don't have room for that.
I'm trying to think which hero would do that. I know Monkey King for a while, which is one of the heroes. His ultimate used to just tank everyone's frame rate. I don't think that's an issue anymore, but there was a time where if you use Monkey King's ultimate, everyone's frame rate would go to shit and like nobody would be able to do anything. I don't think that's the case anymore, but I know that it was the case for a while. Because his ultimate is basically him making images of himself in a giant ring, and then they are also attacking at the same time as he's attacking anyone inside that ring. So I think that just used to kill the frame rate in any game when he used his ultimate. Made for some interesting, funny fights though.
Need something smithed?
This is my shop. Let's deal.
It's actually pretty high. These boots might have potential. We can try it out. 74 to max life. Actually, these might have potential too. We'll try both of them out.
Done. Bye then.
Oh, that's ruined already. What? Oh, they already have a prefix and a suffix. Actually. Yeah, those are all crap. I'm gonna keep these boots here just in case. But I am gonna
Welcome. Let's deal.
or disenchant that, I should say.
Come back anytime.
The strong endure. The fallen feed the earth. Fury of frost!
So you know how in League, there's like once a team gets ahead, it's pretty much over, right? Most of the time, like you can just the team that gets ahead, they just keep getting ahead and ahead and ahead. In Dota 2, the cool thing is all it takes is like, and that's the reason I'm mentioning this is because of that completely wasted an hour. In Dota 2, you could be really far behind, right? And then you have that one good team fight, and it brings you kind of back into the game. So your team would get a huge boost, and if you have better heroes in terms of late game synergy or something, and you win that first team fight that you needed to win, it can kind of turn the game around. So For the other team, it could be that they wasted an hour because they were almost on the cusp of a win, but then they messed it up. It just depends on your heroes. Like if you have good team fight, you can win even against a really like far ahead team. So if, for example, you have heroes that have really good team fight ultimates, but they're not fully online, and you've been losing a lot, you lost all your like outer towers, you could defend at high ground, win a team fight, and you're kind of back in the game a little bit, and then you win the next team fight again, and then you're pretty much like even almost. The gold swings are pretty big in Dota 2. Like they can go from the other team having, I don't know, a 10,000 gold lead, and then you win a team fight, you kill one of their heroes that's really far ahead, or like multiple heroes that are really far ahead, and the gold swing brings it back down to like a gold lead of maybe 5,000. And then you get your next round of items, which also give you a power spike, and maybe you win the next team fight. The gold swing is again like another 5,000 or 6,000, and you're ahead now. And then you start taking objectives, that gives you more gold, and then you're further ahead. And then the other team has to worry. Yeah, in Dota 2, you can still turn that around. Like, I've won games where, after looking at the graph, the other team was up by 20,000 net worth overall. And then we had a few good team fights, and then it just swung it the whole, like it just completely swung it the other way, and we won. And I've also had games where we've been ahead by like 20,000 net worth, and then we lose a few team fights because we're being stupid, and then we lose the game. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's definitely helpful. It's pretty cool that you guys are like considerate of each other for sure. Just imagine just playing and he's like trying to pass out. That would not be cool. Colossal life last, that's not bad. Is this the boss?
These creatures pay you no mind. Strange behavior indeed.
Frozen fate!
I didn't even realize that was a shrine. I thought these guys were dropping that stuff. That was weird. That was scary, but we did it. These are all good, but before it was first time, so I can blast the league versus having to get off. Just hope this league started. I was the 0.3 league started. I became oh no. I was 0.3 feeling my head spinning, feeling like I'm gonna pass out and throw up. Oh, that's rough. Are you feeling a lot better now? Like, was it just at the start of the league, or did this happen recently as well? And the thing, like, so the thing with the... okay, that's not too bad. Okay, good. I'm glad that you're feeling better. The reason I was going to say is, like, just because you can't do it that day doesn't mean you can't do it later, right? Like, the good thing about it is if you're not doing solo self-found or like hardcore or something, if your friend's like in a soft, he's not a softcore character, or even the hardcore solo self-found, if he's still there, he can just like power level you, so you can always get back into the league anytime, right? As long as he's not died in like hardcore solo self-found, that is. Right, so like, don't worry about not playing the league just because you weren't able to play day one. You can play it any time.
2 shells rattling toward meet the dreamer.
These guys are easy to beat.
All things to ash.
I must maintain a fine balance.
Ow, that hurts. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it for today. Like, I'm gonna end the stream here shortly today. The reason being, I know I agree. It is a mini Christmas. I'm really looking forward to point 4. Like, I think December 4th is when they do the announcement. December 4th is the announcement video release. And then I think the 12th is when the new league starts. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, Beast. I really appreciate it, man. It was nice chatting with you. It was fun. It's nice to talk about Dota and League. It's fun because the only people that understand it are the ones that have played it, so they know what it's like. The pain. We share that pain. You know what I mean? 3 days exactly. Exactly. Someone who understands so well. All right, man. I'm gonna call it. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. And take it easy. Have a good night.